What's up, guys? Can't even see who's in here, but welcome in. I see there's a couple people in here. Just old tire weights that we're throwing in here, melting down, gonna make cannonballs for salmon fishing. It's hard to tell which ones of these are lead anymore, but quite a bit of these are, I believe. See, that one is definitely steel. Got quite a bit in there. I probably should stop for now. Dig out some of this stuff that I know isn't lead. Starting to melt a little bit. Go a little hotter. Can you guys see? What's up, Dan? What's up, Travis? What's up, Joe? What's up, Isabel? I need some cannonballs so that I can go salmon fishing Monday if I don't do the other thing. So there's the mold. I gotta get my chair over here so I can see what's up. Get my gloves. Wind is going that direction, so I'll sit right there. I only got 20 of these eyelets. I can only make 20 cannonballs, which is quite a few. I'm gonna make about half and half 16s and 12s. But that's what we use a lot of. That's one. That's one. Stick that in there to get warmed up as well. Got a spoon to stir this stuff with. It's starting to melt down, but it's still got a ways to go. Once you get the first melt going, it doesn't take as long after that, because once it's liquid in there, it melts pretty quick. I wasn't going to throw any more in there, but I just did. Steel, porcelain, whatever else. There's a lot of these porcelain ones this time, seems like. But there is more lead mixed in here than the last bucket I got from Barbie. Barbie got me all this lead, and it makes great cannonballs. So I'm not complaining at all. Not at all. This is the least full bucket of the ones I got from her, and it's half full, and I got 2 other buckets in the garage. So we got a lot of lead for a while. That's not to say I wouldn't still take some from you local guys that have some pure stuff. I like the pure stuff for the smaller, finer jigs. These cannonballs don't care, because it's just going in and making a ball. It doesn't have to fill in any little cracks anywhere. So this works fine for that, but for the jigs where it has the little thing for the plastics to hook up on, doesn't work so well for that, or stuff like that. So therefore I like the pure lead for that. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Wow. Bring a lid over for that. Some of that might not be lead. And yes, I have gloves. I should probably put them on about now. Hitch by Hitch bought these gloves. Uh-oh, lid on fire. It's alright, all it does is burn some dross off. Then we're good to go again. finally I found the lid one. Ooh, that's some good stuff right there. Guessing that one is steel, because it did not melt. See that right there? That didn't melt. Must be one made of plastic in there, because that's what's burning. Dig some of this garbage out of here. See that? There's a lot of stuff on top of that. That must have been some junky stuff that I put in there. I didn't have near as much in there as I thought I did, that's for sure. I'm gonna see if it'll pour. That's a lot of junk. It is pouring though. So it did pour those full. I learned my lesson about taking them out too soon though. If you take them out too soon, they just splatter on the floor, on the ground. Alright, what do we got? Open them up. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Okay. I'm gonna let that right there. It looks like we don't have much lead in there anymore, so I'm gonna throw a bunch more in there and let her melt. I'm starting to doubt whether these are lead or these. I don't think that is. I think these melt down, but I don't think they're lead. I think that's that nasty stuff. Because all that stuff in there is thick. Just thick goo. And it comes from that stuff that is not lead. It's more of a, it might be lead, but it's mixed with a lot of other stuff. It's weird stuff. kind of like this stuff. It's got a lot of plastic in it. Everything nowadays got a lot of plastic in it, it seems like. It's still, like I said, it's still worth going through these things and digging out the lead, because just what's in that thing right there is probably worth at least 10 bucks. And I've got it for nothing. Know what that one is. We're gonna put that in there. Hey, stop it. How do I decide if it's lead or not? Make a wild guess. That's about how I figured it out. You can kind of tell by the shapes though, what is, what isn't, sort of, kind of. You learn what's what. Lug nut. See, I'm pretty sure that one is. But that might be the goofed up stuff. I don't know. Throw that one in there just in case. I thought there was a lot in here when I first started, but I don't see that much anymore. A lot of that plastic stuff. I don't know. Just like that. That is no good. Of course, all that other stuff is steel that comes off of the weights. But that's hot. Just saying. All that solid stuff there is just plastic stuff. crazy stuff. Get out of my way. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day today. That's a little better. Still not very much in there. Keep going, see what we can get here. I thought them were lead. They might not be. That one melted pretty quick. That's steel, I think. Oh yeah, that's the ones that are making all the plastic in there. That's I know that one's lead. I sure do. See how many of those melt down. Oh, there's a nice big one right there. Nice big one. Yeehaw. Another nice big one. Another nice big one. Alright, let's get some heat down in there to melt. Oh yeah, they're breaking apart good. It might take me all day to get 20 of these things. That's okay too. I ain't got much else to do today. Hey, I'm gonna put you back in there. Last time we had a lot more of the strips like this that were lead. These are not lead. These are steel or some other stuffs. I don't know what they are exactly. But they are not lead, so... finding some. A little bit. I don't think that is. Or that. Alright, get down in there and melt down. Stuffs. Beautiful. Sort of. That one's definitely not a ouch. A couple of them. Woo! Or not. Another one that isn't. That's hot. Alright, we got enough to pour another one. We'll get these out of here. They're probably still pretty warm. Get 2 more of these in there. I need to go get some more of these wires. Don't have very many. We'll let that warm up a bit. And then we'll pour a couple more. Get my gloves on. We should probably have about at least 4 in there. But for every one of these big cannonballs that I make, that's a whole pound of lead, so it takes a little bit. I gotta break that off eventually. There you go. That might be hollow down in there a little bit. Oh, it's good enough. Good enough for what I'm using it for. It sure is. Take some more of this garbage out of here. The more garbage you have in there, the more chance there is of it splashing up when you're dumping it. Ain't nobody need that. Nobody. Huh. I could spend my whole time scraping all that dross off, but that really doesn't even matter that much because it'll come off anyhow when it gets poured. Alright, let's pour. Do this one first. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we still got another one in there, probably. Let that cool off a bit. Try to find some more lead here while we wait. Like these big ones. I don't think that one is, but I'll put it in there and see. Oh, there's another big one. And another big one. Open that up. Two nice ones. Come on out there. There we go. The natural thing to do would be set that on my knee to put these wires in there, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Not today. It's a little warm. I'm sure of it. I am sure of it. There we go. Stir this lid up a little bit. Won't get down in there and melt. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Do another pour. Full. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Full. I don't think that is one. I really don't. Don't think so. Alright, take that one out. I hate having to take my glove off all the time, but it sure is easier putting these wires in without a glove on. Even though that thing is scorching hot, still is much easier. Try it again. Uh-huh. Too much lead. Yep. 2, 4, 6. We'll set that down for a minute. I need to find some more lead because this takes a lot. A lot. I don't know if all this that I'm putting in there is lead or not, but if it isn't, it'll either burn up or get scooped out, one or the other. Whole lot of nothing. I thought these buckets were full of lead too when I was looking at them. I thought they had a lot of lead in them. But I mean, they got some. And like I said, it's all good because whatever I get is free. So I'm not complaining. And I get to come out here and have you guys watch me do all this and stuff. And we can all learn together what's up and what's happening. See, I really don't think that's lead. I really don't. But I think that one might have a little bit on it. That's what I like to find right there. A whole tape line of pure lead. Hey, there's somebody's knife blade. Check it out. Guess better not dig in there with without gloves, huh? Getting quite a bit of plastic in there again, so somewhere along the way I'm throwing in the wrong stuff, and I don't know which is wrong and which is right. So we're just going with it. I waffle back and forth on some of these, whether they are or are not. And yeah, I don't know. I just, we'll get what we can out of it. What doesn't work doesn't work. What does work does work. And that's all we can do. That one I'll throw in. That one I'll throw in. And that one I'll throw in. The rest of this garbage. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 8 of them. Ouch. That's one. Ouch. There you go. See how much of this is garbage. A bit of it is. A bit of it is. Fuck. Feels like I'm putting a lot of stuff in there and taking a lot of stuff back out. But in the meantime, getting a few lead balls out of the deal too, so it's all good. It's all good. Might be hot outside, but at least we're doing something hot at the same time. Ouch, that handle is hot. Wow, that's hot. That was too hot. Whoa, whoa. Okay, there's 6. Wee! Something reeks. There's a good one. We know that one's lead. Nice big fat one too. A nice big fat one. Another nice big fat one. Yeah, buddy. And another. Look at there, got me a wrench. A valve stem wrench. I might keep that one. Just so I have one. Not that I ever anticipate needing it much, but At least I'd have it if I needed it. Maybe. There's a good one. Now we're down toward the bottom of the bucket, finding a few good ones down here. But there's still a lot of garbage. There's good. I think that's a good one too. Right there. We'll see. We will see. Whoop, missed. Missed. Got some more plastic in there. I didn't think I was putting that much in there. I didn't think I was putting any in there, but evidently I was. And that one is, for sure. Pretty sure. I don't know. Put it in there and see. Pretty sure that one is. Excuse me. There's a good one. I like finding those great big ones. Those that I know are actually lead. I don't think so. Maybe. Whoops, piece of porcelain got in. Oh well. It ain't gonna do nothing other than float. Get out of here, fly. Or bee, whatever you were. Don't go away mad, just go away. There's probably a little bit more in there, but not much. I'm gonna go ahead and pour a couple more and then dig through the rest of that. One and two. These things are probably still pretty warm too. Just saying. Yeah, they are still pretty warm. I felt that through my glove. That's been sitting there for a minute. I don't have just a ton more to make anyhow. I got 2, 4, 6, 8 more to make. And I probably got enough for, well, 10 counting the ones that are in the thing there. So I probably got maybe 5 or 6 in there. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, that's good stuff there. That's good lead coming out from under all that mess. There's a lot of mess in there though. Filled them up. I'm gonna take, while that's cooling off a little bit, I'm gonna see if I can take the rest of that nubbins off of those and throw it back in there to melt. There we go. That one. That's warm. That is warm. It don't break off real easy. Of course, I'm not getting a lot of leverage on them either. Yeah. That's how you know it's not lead. If you can't break them off very easily. I don't care if it's lead or not, as long as it makes weights for fishing, you know. It don't have to be. Yeah, I'm gonna have to break them off with something else. They ain't coming out of there. Alrighty then. Get these out. There you go. I think we got enough to pour 2 more. We're gonna go with that assumption anyway. If we don't get them, we'll always say we should have. Yeah, no. Yeah, I think there's easy 2 more in there. There's one. Oh, there's another one. I'd say we got enough. 2, 4. I only got 6 more that I need to make. I really should dig all that dross out of there first. That's what I should do. And there is a lot of it. Don't worry, I'll go back and pick all this up off the concrete after I'm done. I'd say we got at least another 2 balls in there. I think, if I remember right, I weighed the heaviest bucket that I got from Barbie, and I think it was 89.5 pounds. So there's not going to be near that much lead in there, but that's still a lot of stuff. See, this stuff all melts, but it's not very nice. I mean, I think it'll pour, get it hot enough, but it's just pretty thick stuff. Garbage. But we're gonna let her rip, tater chip, and put a couple more in there. I think we got 2 more in there, and then I might have to go get another bucket. I got 2 more buckets in the garage. Like I said, I would like to finish these up, and then I need to go get some more of those little wires. Now comes the time to see if we got enough. I know we got enough for 1. I don't know if we got enough for 2 or not. Yeah, I think we got enough for 2. Oh yeah, that was actually about right. Actually about right. Alright, let those sit for a little bit and dig through the rest of this. I want to do it with my bare hands though, because I'm tired of these gloves. Got 4 more to make. think we got 4 in this bucket. I really don't. Not unless I come across big ones that are hidden down in there. From what I can tell, there's not that much in here. I don't even know if we got 2 more in here. I think that's a plastic. Getting a little windy out here anyhow. I might just stop after this bucket, and I got enough for Monday. If I need a Monday, I got enough, and I will do some more later then. If I can get 2 more out of here, that'd be great. Which I should about be able to, I would think. Just a whole lot of nothing in here. Dirt and filth and garbage. Alright, wind, don't you blow my fire out. I think that's it in there. Whoops. Alright, what do we got? Hey, what you don't? I got some in there that was not lead. I do know that. Looks like I got some in there that was plastic. We're gonna try for one more. 16 and see if we can get it. Come out of there. If we don't get a 16, we'll always say we should have. Ouch, that's one. Might as well put another wire in the 12 as well, just in case. That's one. That's one. Let's do this. Let's do this. 16, we got it. Nope, we do not. Really? Come on, melt me down, son. Nope, we ain't got it. That was close though. Should have done a 12, I guess. All right, I'm gonna go get a couple more pieces of lead. We'll finish that one out. That's gonna be hot. It's gonna take me a little bit to get there, but actually, you know what? I still wish I could get these off of here. Got that much. I need bigger pliers or something. 'Cause them ain't gonna come by any easy stuff. There you go. Twist them. That actually works. Oh yeah. We might get enough. If I don't burn my fingers first. Ah. Ah. That's tough. That is tough. I wonder if I twist them with my Leatherman, if I can get them out of there. I wasn't trying that before. Didn't get that melted yet. Yeah. Oh yeah, that works. We'll at least get that 16 done. About to pick up one of these hot ones here. Burn myself a bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got him. Get off there. Now, oh, here's another one way over here. Where that one came from. Alright, we'll at least finish that 16. Might just be enough. What? No way. Think we got it, guys. It's right at the tip. See that? Just filled it up. There was some more in there that didn't melt. Or it didn't go down into the bottom, at least. Crazy stuff. Get over there. There you go. There, now it melted. Not that it matters anymore. Okay, take that off. Let's see what this one looks like. I think that'll work. I don't know if it'll stay, but we got like a half bobber. Get out of there. I think that'll stay. The thing is on the bottom, so it's all good. All right, let me shut this thing off. We're gonna call it good for now. That gives me plenty for Monday. I need to go get some more of those wires so that I can melt some more. And out of that bucket, this is pretty much all the junk that we got out of there. That is a lot of junk. A lot of junk. This is all pretty much all steel, I think. So, we'll dump that back into that bucket and use that as a use that as a junk bucket. So, I'm curious, out of this bucket, how many pounds of actual lead we got. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 9 pounds plus 8 12 ounce. 8 times 12 is 96 divided by 16 be another 6 pounds. So we got 15 pounds of lead out of there. 15 pounds. That's not shabby. Not too bad. I'll let that cool down. I'll put that in the bucket as well. It's probably cool enough to do it now, but I really don't want to burn my fingers, you know, or the bucket for that matter. Yeah, it's all good. It's a little bit warm, but it ain't too bad. It's stuck to the concrete though. Look at that, guys. There's a lot of garbage. A lot of garbage. You can't just pick it up with a magnet either, because half of it's lead. Not lead, but plastic stuff, whatever. All that so I can go catch a salmon Monday. But it's worth it, I think. I appreciate Barbie getting it for me. I really do. I made them a bunch before. I don't know if I can even pick these up. This was the last one. I don't think that's going to go in here. Ouch, they're hot. That was hotter than I thought it was. I got it though. Alright, well, that's it for now. I will come back and do some later. And I don't know how much later. Probably not today. I'll do some other time. I might run today and get some more of these. I know a place that there's a good chance they'll have them. So I'll go there and see if I can find them. So I'll shut this down now. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I don't even know how many, but 112. What's up, people? Subscribe if you haven't already. What's up, Karen? What's up, Real Outdoors? What's up, Barbie? Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna get out of here, and I appreciate you watching. And I will catch you next time we melt lead or before. So, see you.